What's up, beautiful PHP family? How everyone is feeling today? Welcome back to another live stream. How everyone is doing? I'm a little bit sick today, so apologize for everything in advance. But how everyone is feeling? Zoro, what's up, man? Hamini, what's up, man? Nice to see you. Bill Julian, what's up, dude? 1479, what's up, Lunar Nation? Nice to see you. Charlie French Boy, what's up? Jonas, how you doing, man? How you doing all? Nice to see you, everyone, chat. Nice to see you. Hello from Luxembourg. Oh, that's awesome, man. Nice to see you. Kidian Tolini. What's up? Hey, Adai, what's up, man? Nice to see you. Welcome back to the live stream. Today will be awesome, chat. We're going to actually build an app together, okay? So I don't know if you guys were here last stream, but we talked about building a web app all together, using vibe coding and open code and everything. It will be awesome. It will be awesome, man. Igor is saying the following. I'm going to try to find some free time this week to try Laravel Boost. You should, man. Laravel Boost is awesome. You should. F. Parento, how you doing, man? Nice to see you. So a few things. I've worked a little bit on my webcam. It might be still a little bit with a delay. Let me know in the chat if the webcam is okay. It should be, but you never know. Never know. Thank you for the feedback. Cine is saying that evening comes or becomes great with you, man. Thank you. I'm a little bit sick today, chat. I'm gonna be honest with you, okay? I had the horrible weekend, and I'm still feeling sick today. But, let's get started. Before we dive into today's topic, do not forget, we have a new video on the channel about AI layoffs. Okay, let me know what you thought about the video. Here we go. Bam, bam, boom, right there for you all. Okay, don't forget, go all the way down and click on this beautiful button right here. And before we do, what we are doing is we need to talk about what we have decided in the previous live stream, okay? In the previous live stream, we talked about building an app together. So it's exactly what we are going to do today, okay? Obviously, this app, we need to type a few things about this, okay? Okay, so let's do that. Let's start by that. This app will be an uptime monitor thing, okay? An uptime monitor. So obviously people will be able to register themselves. So users can register themselves, you know what I mean? And users need to be able to add an app, which technically means just add a domain, I think. And we are going to do some uptime monitoring, and that's the plan. And that's the plan, chat, okay? It will be awesome. Obviously, we have a bunch of vibe codings that we are going to be able to use. So let's actually open code here. And I'm going to say actually the following. Help me. I'm going to actually move to plan mode, ultra thinking, and I'm going to say the following. Help me building a minimal README with a plan for this project. I want to build an MVP of an uptime monitor, okay? Let's see what he thinks about this. Okay, I want to start slow, like insanely slow. No more cloth code? Nah, I'm using open code for everything at the minute, What do I think about open code so far? I think it's awesome. I'm not changing. Provider is overload? Wait, what? That's literally the first time I see this, okay? Wait, what? That's literally the first time I see this. Provider is overload. It's the very first time I see this error right here. Check up my open code. And I've heard stories about that thing. Yeah, I think it's too much for me at the minute, okay? I think it's too much at the minute. Okay. What the fuck is happening with cloth code? The fuck? Statues, cloth code. Oh! I am sick. Cloth code is down. Everything is just a nightmare today. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god. Oh, they've done a fix, but they are monitoring the results. But the presence of the issue is back. Oh my god. Nice stream shoot tomorrow, for real, man, honestly. Jesus Christ. Well, to be fair, only Opus 4.4. Oh my god. Everything happens to me. It's just crazy. The status page is probably vibe coded as well. Oh my god. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can use another model for the minute. Let's see. Okay, let's do this. How do I even change models? Oh, here we go. Okay, so Opus 4.5 is broken. Let's change to this. And let's just do the same thing. All right, so this model works. I don't know how good it is comparatively with the 4.5, but seems to be working, I think. Okay. Oops, I wanted to do in plan mode. I made a mistake. So plan mode, max, and let me just change the model real quick. Bam, 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 bam. Can I use max here? Yes, I can. Nice. Plan mode, and here we go. The plan is having the plan on the readme.md. Okay, let's do this for now. All right, this model is working. I don't know what's happening with the 4.5, but no vibes today. Cine is asking, does open code still works with Cloud Code? For me, it works because I think I'm using the API, but I think some people are using something else, and that's, for that reason, it's not working. Nice haircut, thank you. It's my regular haircut, like it's just a normal haircut. How are you guys feeling today? It's Monday, right? Did you guys are planning on having a good week, or are you guys working on it at the minute? Okay, let me see what we have here. So quick questions, monetary frequency, how often should this is actually a good question. The uptime checks runs. Do we have I think we go for 1 per minute. So question number 1, every 1 minute for now. Alert methods for the MVP. What notification methods do you want to support? I think we want to go with the email for now. Monitor types. Should MVP support just HTTP or HTTPS? Just HTTPS. Include TCP port monitoring? No. Ping monitoring? Ping. What do you mean by ping monitoring? I don't think we need that. No. SSL certificate expiry monitoring? No. So I literally just want to, understand if the site is up or down. That's it. Dashboard features for the MVP dashboard. You want simple up, down status? Yeah, it's just simple up, down status. Yes. Up, down status. And incident history. I think we want that too. Let's start simple. Write the plan down on the readme.md. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 bam, bam. Yeah, I'm using the API. Probably that's why it's working. Okay. Hey Limos, what's up, man? Today we are on TikTok as well, by the way, chat. Okay. What's up, TikTokers? So what's happening with the 4.5 though? Like it's literally just down. Yes, it is. Meanwhile, let's say thanks to our sponsors, okay? Redbear International, one of the best digital agencies to produce, view, and Laravel apps. Check them out. Titan, of course, if you want to build or rescue web apps or development teams, check them out as well. They have produced the book Laravel Up and Running by Matt Stauffer, one of my favorite people out there. Check them out. Mailtrap, of course. This software right here, I used to use this literally all the time to check my local emails, but now they literally have a production plan too. So check them out. You can literally use them for development, but equally for production. Check them out if you haven't already. And JetBrains, of course, the company behind the best editor in the entire planet, PHP Storm for PHP development. You guys know that. And of course, CodeRabbit as well. If you want to have your AI reviewing your code through pull requests, and Davin AI, of course, as well, to have this AI which you can offload some tasks through Slack or Linear. Check them out as well. Davin AI. By the way, I forgot to say, but thank you so much for Jonas for subscription tier 1 for 3 months in advance. You are subscribed for 11 months already. I appreciate your support. You are absolutely awesome, man. Okay, absolutely awesome. Raunato is saying, I'm using Mailtrap in production is a good service. I know, man. That's why I'm accepting being sponsored by them, because they're awesome. Mailtrap is back, baby. It used to be this local thing, but now they're back. You picked 4.5 again? What do you mean? It's back 4.5? Oh, shit. Yes, I picked. Well, I thought it would just pick the other one all the time. That's weird. Okay, try again. This is literally the very first time I see this issue, by the way, okay? It's the very first time I see this issue. I have literally never faced this. Dude. I've never tried Ralph. I don't even know what Ralph is, by the way. Okay? Pitch me what Cloud Ralph is. I don't know what it is. Hey, John Sugar, welcome to the live stream. Nice to see you. We need some trap music today. I don't know why, but I'm into trap. Let's do that, actually. Trap, hip-hop. Now let's go with this. Just trap. Oh, my starter kit. So this is literally my new starter kit. I'm going to actually show you that. So the starter kit I'm working on, this app right here is built on top of the starter kit that I'm trying to build behind the scenes at the minute, and I can actually show you. So at the minute we are working on the front end because we want to kind of provide you a free front end options at the minute, but the back end is literally built. So as you can see, like we have a full starter kit built on my own, like built by myself. In top of it, we have testing, you know, various things I'm working on at the minute. But most importantly, this is not finished yet because we are working on front-end options. So I want to find a way of having like themes and everything like that. So you just come here to type, for example, no border. And if you refresh this page, it will automatically not use any border whatsoever. So I'm currently working on this, okay? Okay. This repo is not open source yet because I'm still kind of finishing it at the minute. But, you know, comes obviously with PHP 8.4, Laravel 12, React 19, strict typing through TypeScript in PHP Stan. But I'm still working on it, you know. I'm still working on it. So, might take a little bit, okay? All right. So now that we have a plan, let me see what we have. Phase 1, foundation and authentication. Phase 2, monitoring engineering. I think we are going to start working on this shit. I think we're ready, okay? So, all right. Let's start working on this. So we have Auth, right? We have Auth. If we go here, if we click on get started, I can just register myself. Let's actually do that to see if it is working. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam. This user already been taken. Okay, let me just refresh the database then. Bam, 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 bam. Projects, Nuno, project up. Let's do a migrate fresh real quick. And done. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Leave me alone. Jesus Christ. Here we go. So this will send me an email through Herd. Exactly. So all of this stuff you are seeing right now comes with the starter kit. Okay. Oh, nice, Ronato. Which starter kit have you used, by the way? Oh, I do need to start queues. Aren't queues started already? Oh, I thought... Oh, they are started already. So the email got sent. Oh, but to the logs. Right, makes sense. Kind of want to use... Let me see if I can use... real quick here. I can use Herd. One second. Okay, so I need to copy this and put here. Oh, I just have to put SMTP and that's it? And I think that's it, yeah. All right, now it should work. All right. What the fuck? Oh, my starter kit, but you changed the front end. Oh, you just want the API? Okay. Well, to be fair, I have two starter kits, right? I have the Inertia and the regular one. The regular one doesn't have any front end, I think. So, you know. Okay, I think I'm going to move this here. Thank you. All right, got the email. Perfect. I really need to fix my herd installation. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Give me a second, chat. Okay. Seriously? Okay. For some reason, my herd installation is not working at the minute. Probably because I'm using Docker on this project. I'm working at Laravel. And for that reason, kind of, I don't have all of this setup ready in place. So I need to just do all of this real quick. Bam. Let's go here. This should work now. Oops. Missing the little thing, the port. Here we go. Restart queues. This should be good now. Let's see. Here we go. All right, let's do it. Ba-bam! Okay, so this is a dashboard at the minute. Okay. This gives me my settings. Perfect. So we have a dashboard that you can use. Okay. Let's use this one. Oh, John Sugar, you also faced that issue where the unsecured site stopped working. So that's basically what I'm facing. Like if I try to create a website and I select HTTPS on Earth options, it just doesn't respond. Happens a few days ago. It might be the same issue as I am. Yeah, it might be exactly the same problem. Ronetto is asking to do the magic link situation. Yeah, I want to do that too, honestly. I think it's a great idea. By the way, we have 60 people on YouTube. YouTube people, don't forget, man. Just go all the way down and you see this like button, you just click on it, okay? You just click on it, that's it. How to use OpenCode? You just install it, man. OpenCode, you just Google OpenCode, you know, click on installation. First link, you install it, bam, just works. Okay, so we have a dashboard, which is good. Let's go back. So identification is done. We can just start using it now, okay? All right, so let's start working on this. Users may have applications. So the first thing to do is on the dashboard, have some sort of empty state for when there is no applications, telling the user to create It's first application, list of applications. All right. But first, let's work on migrations, models, and factories. Start with that. And high thinking, yes, and start with that. Yes, 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 yes. Hi, Rui, how you doing? Yes, I'm Portuguese, man. Aiden is asking which IDE is this. So this is actually open code running on the terminal. Not exactly an IDE, you know? So I'm just prompting to building stuff, okay? I'm going to say the following. Hold on. Hold a bit. Just focus on the applications table for now. He's doing too much at the minute, so I'm going to just say hold on a bit. Focus on the applications table for now, okay? He was moving too fast. IBC, what's up, dude? Nice to see you, man. Okay, so he's removing all the stuff he was doing on. We have GitHub here to open and see the changes, so we're chilling. Meanwhile, you can see the README. Ooh, the README is sexy. Let's see. HTTP monitoring, email notifications, incident history, user dashboard. This is exactly what I need, okay? User journey, register themselves, logs into the platform, adds websites to monitor, domain URL, yes. System checks each website every minute, yes. If a website goes down, user receives the email notification once. User can view the incident history on the dashboard. When the site comes up, the user receives the recovery email, yes. We don't need any of this. Database schema, we don't need any of this. I kind of just wanted to scaffold a little bit the plan. Yeah, this is too much. We don't need any of this. Here we go. Okay, so this is kind of the plan for today. Simple peasy, okay? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Opus 4.1. Yeah, man, literally 4.5 is just not working at the minute, so that's what we have. Yep, still down, so. I have not used GPT 4.2, no. I don't even know like what is the results of in terms of coding of the model prior to Opus actually. So one cool thing here is that is literally just using the coding style I love. This is part of the starter kit I'm using at the minute. Okay, the starter kit is like comes with a bunch of rules for agents, so that's cool. All right, let's see what we have. We don't need a down method, so I'm going to just say remove the down method. We have an ID. I'm going to say, let's use UIDs by default. Let's actually use UIDs by default. So update the user model and the application model to use them. Feel free to update the base migrations as we are going to refresh them all anyway. Okay, so we're going with UIDs by default, chat. Okay. Don't use on cascade deletes anywhere. Is Opus that much better? I have no idea, man. For me, it's the latest, so, you know, I kind of just use it. Yeah, I'm building uptime monitoring, basically, okay? There is a few things I want to try with the Stripe API, regardless of this project future, so that's what we're going to do today. Steamit is saying the following: trying to move my PHP stand level from 5 to 6. I have enums, but I struggle with DTOs, or I'm missing something. Excited to your new starter kit. Yeah, man, you know, when building web apps, I think the level 5 or 6 of PHP stand is actually okay. You know, I have built enormous apps with PHP stand level 5 and 6. I think it's perfectly fine. You don't have to, you know, you don't have to be on level max if you don't want to. The best B is saying that Opus 4.5 is the best of them. Yeah, man, I feel you, but, you know, it's just not available at the minute. Yeah, they're still, like, facing issues, so. All right, let's see what we have. UIDs is a primary foreign UID user constrained. We have a name of the app. We have a URL of the app. We have an enum. We don't use enums here, okay? Enums is not a good thing. Enums are not a good thing, man. No good. CVT Mal, what's up, dude? 11 months already. You are absolutely awesome, man. Thank you so much, man. All right, let's go here and not use enums. Don't use enums. Just a regular string. We don't need this Boolean shit. Why do we have this Boolean crap here? Oh, for if it's like up or down. I think we need a status, not that shit. Yeah, right here. So what is active? Does it make any fucking sense? I'm gonna remove this shit. Remove this. Table timestamps and user ID. We don't need any index for now. Don't do this. Oops. Okay, next. So this is good. Application, we have pretty much everything here. Okay, don't use fillable. Properties, we don't care about that. Casts, we have EID string, user ID, name string, string, and we don't need these active. He's probably working on removing these active, no? Yes. Yeah, I think PHP stand level 5 or 6 is just perfect, okay? You don't have to go more than that. All right, this is perfect at the minute. Yeah, beautiful. UIDs by default, all of the casts in place. Okay. Let's see the application factory. I wouldn't do this. Why is he doing this, though? I don't know if it's because I'm using the oldest model, but just use regular fake methods here. Exactly, Ronato. Enums are bad on the database because if you have a new enum, you need to change the DB as well. You see? Yeah, people are confused why enums are bad. It's because if you write the migration with an enum, if you need a new element on that enum, you need to literally change the database. So, you know, that will work well for now, but when you are at scale, it doesn't work well. So, all right, much better. So I can create an up database, a down database, or a pending one. What is a pending one, though? Oh, pending is when no check was performed yet, right? Do we need a pending, though? I kind of feel that the default state should be just up, you know? I'm going to say the following. No, or maybe not. Pending is a good one, actually. Yeah, let's use pending for now. I'm going to commit this stuff, update stocks. This is beautiful. We don't need default value either here. Okay, this is styling. Bam, 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 bam. Done. We need some tests. Okay. So for tests, I have this little sub-agent, which I'm going to say the following. Tester, get familiar with the existing style of testing and test the application model. Also fix the existing test suite if any problem was found. TGIP is saying the following: I don't see problems with enums. Well, I use enums. I just don't use enums on the database. That's it. Okay. Exactly, Andrew from Lithuania. Exactly. Jesus. Oh, the issue has been identified and a fix is being implemented. Okay. Let's go with low-fi pop. Yeah. Okay, beautiful. All right. What do we have? Okay, I basically just want this test. This is a test I really want to. This one I don't care. Yeah, all of this shit is just crap. Yep. Let me see. Yeah, we don't need any of this. This is just bullshit. Okay. Okay, beautiful. Not Laravel. Close. Project up. Let's run here. Composer leaned and composer test to see if we are actually really good. Hey, topic, exactly that, man. Enums are good in code, bad in DB, man. Exactly that. My hard installation is so fucked up at the minute. It is crazy, man. I literally need to talk with Marcel about this. 1 second, chat. Need this, need that. How about now? Oh, it is working. Nice. So, by the way, one little thing, chat. My starter kit, the one I'm working on, has how many tests? 1 second. A bazillion. Oof. Okay. $500 tests, exactly. Okay, we have 2 uncovered lines, which is expected, by the way, because we don't have anything that tests those relations at the minute. So what I will do is that I'm going to kind of accept that, okay? We don't need this fucking comments for anything, so let's just remove them. Okay. This is beautiful, beautiful, and beautiful, okay? So this is feat applications, adds migrations, models, and factories. All right, beautiful. So next step, start working on actions. Let's say the following. Let's now work on actions, create application, action that will accept two things. The user model in the application name and URL. Yes, you can use Cloud Code inside Open Code. I think there was some issues, but I think they are fixed. I don't know anymore. The AI world is so crazy at the minute, chat. I don't know what you guys think, but I truly think that, at least on Twitter, is crazy at the minute. Oh, look how nice this is. It's literally using the essentials make action command, which is super nice. Make action. Nice, nice, nice. So the way I use it is that I use it through API keys, basically. Okay, that's it. There was a major drama. Yeah, I've heard about it. Yeah, basically Anthropic blocked third-party apps from accessing, from using their models. So you had to be using basically Cloud Code, which is crazy. By the way, I actually don't know the difference between Cloud Code Opus 4.1 and Cloud Code Opus 4.5 in terms of actually quality of, generated code. So we are going to see a bunch of about that. What do I know is that over time, the code quality just becomes better. Okay, that I do know. Like, for example, this is crap, by the way. This is shit. Okay, so I actually don't know if Cloud Code 4.5 would have been faster doing this. Yeah, I don't type anymore, But again, the project I'm working on at the minute, like the coding style is so good at the minute on every single action that the very first one won't have problems like this. I am thinking that maybe like this model is producing this code because it doesn't have any examples on this starter kit. It might actually just be that. So I don't know. Yeah, I typically update my agents.md, yes. But again, I feel like, at least on this project I'm working on at Laravel, it has so many examples that it doesn't simply make mistakes, Instead of this, just use the update method. Don't normalize URL. This will be done on the form request. Move the button to tests unit actions. I'm Portuguese. Ayana, today we are developing an uptime monitor. That's what we are doing, or thinking about doing. Let's see how it goes. Oh, nice. Looking much better now. So eventually we are going to have some broadcasting, and I'm thinking if I shouldn't do that right now already. Yeah, let's actually do that. Create an event. Do I want to do that now? Yeah, I think I want to, maybe not. Well, eventually this will broadcast something, okay? I'm not familiar with the Auth code developed by Cloud Code, no. Tonix is asking for tips for becoming a better dev. I don't know, man. At the minute, I would advise you to getting better with street coding, typed code, tested code. Especially on this area of AI, it's just so important to have a good quality test suite. So I would advise you to do that. Get your hands dirty. Exactly. Opus Fire 4.5 is back. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, they're back, baby. Okay, I think they are back. So let's just change to that model. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna actually start a new session. Currently working on the create application action. And what is missing though? Oh, this is literally done. Do we have a passing test suite? Let's see. It's Rust a difficult language? I don't think it's a difficult language, no. What do you think? By the way, we have 65 people on YouTube. YouTube people, please go all the way down and click like on this video if you are enjoying today's content, okay? I would really appreciate that. And all of you on Twitch, if you don't follow my YouTube channel already, just do that already too, okay? I just literally published a video, in case you guys haven't checked, about AI and AI layoffs, okay? Here we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate, man. You awesome. Okay, what do we have at the minute? Bam, bam, bam. Generate unique UIDs. We don't need this test. Yeah, I'm going to just adjust this test. This test is testing too much. Application test. No need for this. We don't need this. We don't need this. We just need the very first one. Here we go. All right, beautiful. Statues. This should use an enum. So let's actually create the enum. Instead of hard coding pending, create an application status enum. We obviously need to use PHP enums, man. Enums are beautiful, and we all love enums. Do you guys agree? Type yes if you love enums, man. I do love enums. Something cool is that we can just prompt AI to do stuff, and then we can talk a little bit. That feels good, huh? Just enjoying some vibe coding situation here. Laravel is the most complete framework. Yes, it is, man. Enum's just an app, not in DB, man. I agree with you. Is it allowed to promote the project here? Oh man, you cannot do that because links don't work here. And check out, how AI is literally updating everything, casting, kind of doing the full story, which is so good. All right, I'm gonna start a new session because we have other things to do. I'm gonna do this. Here we go. All right. I have just updated or started a new project. Call it Project Up. But this is still being called Malfit Kit because I have started from the starter kit. So find any reference of Malfit Kit and replace it with Project Up. I don't think Project Up is a good name, but it's what we have at the minute, okay? It's what we have. Ghostly would like to access other apps. What the fuck? Why would you want to do that? That's weird. Wait. Oh my god, I was literally at root level, that's why. Project Up. There we go. All right, do it. Project Knock Knock. That would be a good one. That would be a good one. Every string in Laravel should be stringable. On that, we do agree, man. All right, so what more we have? So we now have this enum thing, which is much better. Up, down, and pending. Okay, beautiful. This is enough. And we start on pending. Here we go. Okay. All right, this should be enough. We have tests for this. We don't need this. Let's actually do this. Feat, application, adds action. Okay, so we have the test, factory, bam, bam, bam. Yep. And now at the same time, it's like literally removing every malfit kit with project up, which is exactly what we want to. Nice. Yep, do it. All right, what's next? So we have the action. What else we need? Well, we need the job that will eventually do this, right? Let me think. Do I want to work on the job right now? I think we want to work on the UI at the minute. So let's actually work on the controller. So set up a controller that will allow users to, well, multiple things, right? So display a list of apps, display a form to create. This is too much, maybe. Do I want to focus on all of that? Yeah, let's work on the create in store, okay? So create an application and store it, okay? Let's actually do this. Start on the controller and form request. And once the time is right, I will ask you to adjust the front end. Okay, so starting kind of simple. Meanwhile, this stuff is done. Oh, beautiful. Literally updated everything to project up. Much better. Yes. All right, so I'm going to just say sure renames to project up. Done. Start with the controller from request, and once the time is right, I will ask you to adjust the front end. Yes. Yeah, I've created a few agents and skills. What I use the most at the minute is a tester agent. At least is the one I use the most. Besides that, I just swap between plan and build, and that's it. Oh, we should not forget IDEs. No, that's for sure. That's for sure. At least I won't. 70 people on YouTube. Don't forget, go all the way down and click like on this video. Okay, what do we have here? You see what I told you, chat, on the previous live stream? People think that the max should be always what matches on the DB. Let's be realistic. Like, how many names are going to be like 255 characters? This is no good, huh? No good, okay? I'm going to say the following. Be pragmatic or be realistic with this validation. Just use maybe something between 3 and 40 for the name. And even for the URL, and URL actually. Okay, application's name won't be bigger than 3 in less than 40, so let's just do that. Wait, what? Max 2048? This is just incorrect. What the fuck? Why you use that? No, just for the URL, just use something like, 60 chars max, okay? Name, add the name to your application. Name must be at least 3 characters. Name is too long, keep it under 40 characters. Add URL to monitor. The URL doesn't look right. URL is too long, okay. May have a lot of query parameters. Well, that's actually a good point. Okay, what do we have? All right, let's go with 60 for now. Messages are in place. Let's go to the controller. We have a create request, which doesn't need this. Let's actually go there and see the controller by ourselves, okay? As you can see, chat, AI does a lot of mistakes, man. And, you know, people who say that AI does everything correct and you're going to full replace us, they don't actually build real shit. I'm going to just tell you that already, okay? And if they do, they kind of ignore how things are built behind the scenes, you know? So they build everything without testing, without anything, like it makes sense or whatever. They just build crap, basically, okay? Okay, this is good, I think. So create application request, create application action. We fetch the user. Oh, here, for example, we can use this beautiful thing. Current user from the container, which is much better. Bam. And this is a user model right there. Okay, now it's beautiful. In the action, we'll receive both and create it. Yeah. Good. And once you create one, you get redirected to the dashboard. Yeah, this is fine for now, okay? Eventually this won't be like this, but this is fine for now. Okay, beautiful. Let's go back and see the test suite. What the fuck? My bad. So I'm gonna just say now, create a test for this, okay? It is, you know, AI has a long way, but at the same time, it's kind of scary at the same time because it's like, it's becoming better fast, you know, and super fast actually. So, you know, I went very quickly from AI is a nice thing to use or is a nice toy to actually using it every single day. So, you know, obviously we get concerned that this stuff will just become very good over time, you know? Okay, let's see what we have. So I want to make sure that within web, we have the auth, and then we also have a particular section for registered users, okay? That's a good point. So users can do pretty much all of this shit if they are not verified. Yep, but they need to be verified to be able to create apps or, you know, do kind of all this deal. In the dashboard, it's the same thing, meaning that this can move actually inside of that. Yep. So I'm going to do this and this. Okay. So grad create applications. Beautiful. Yep, this makes sense. Typically, like if I do this once, I don't actually like to add a test for this stuff because I feel like I'm testing Laravel itself instead of testing the actual behavior of the code. So let's see what we have here. Redirects users for login when trying to access the create page, so we don't need this. Redirect user undefined, we don't need this. Renders the create application for a page for verified users, so I'm going to just do this. Creates a user, create, assert inertia, beautiful. Redirects users when storing an application, but no logged in, so no, I don't need this. Creates an application, so I do all of that shit. And then I want to see if I have the app. Okay, cool. We don't need any of this. This is just bullshit. On the creates application test, make instead of using assert database as, actually use Eloquent. Yep, I think like eventually if this turns out a serious thing, we are going to do a status page, yes. I'm using Cloud Opus 4.5 at the minute. Jackson. Oh, nice. Now it's using Eloquent instead, which is much better. All right. So allows me to render the page and create an application. Beautiful. This is exactly what we want. Okay. We have validation in place. We have a controller in place using the latest and the greatest stuff. Okay, good. All right, so feed applications, adds controllers, and form requests. Okay, the next step now will be the UI a little bit. I'm going to just say perfect. Now, following the existing style, rewrite or empty the dashboard to simply have an empty state with a button that allows users to add their first application. Okay, so basically saying that display an empty state, which is that little box with a button in the middle, like saying create my first app or whatever. And once they click on it, they get the form, which in hindsight it might be better to do a modal. What do you guys think? Yeah, let's do a modal for the form. For the form, just use a modal instead. Yeah, because they will click on add new app, and I think the modal is just perfect because he asks for the name of the application and the URL, and that's it. Try Google Anti-Gravity. I don't know what that is. No plans to trying stuff. Something I think like it's kind of cool to know where things are with AI. But honestly, if I were to spend my time trying the new stuff all the time, that's the only thing I would do, man. Like, honestly, every single fucking day there is a new model or a new thing that came out. And that's something that, it's a little bit overwhelming in the sense that if you were to try everything, you just don't find time for doing anything else. I like to use Cloud Code on the CLI Turbo. I really like to use the CLI for this kind of stuff. The project uses React with ChatCN though, okay? So it's React with ChatCN, Andy, at the minute. And you probably end up not being productive by trying everything. Exactly, man. By the way, chat, if you are enjoying today's content, and if you are really enjoying, don't forget, go all the way down below my face. There is a like button. I would really appreciate if you guys could click on it. Helps me, helps me having, being recommended to other people. So if you don't mind, do that, please. Oh, it's removing the application's create because we have the modal, so we don't need even like something that renders this. So it's literally just doing the form, inlining the form on the dashboard itself, which makes sense. Okay, let's see what we have. We should be able to already like see something. Oh, the login page is not even rendering now for some reason. Oh, do I have blah, blah. Let's see. Session controllers storm form is not a function. Interesting. Did I change this? Oh, I think I forgot to compile my... Did I? I don't think I did. I really thought, well, Composer Dev does run NPM, right? It does. Like, what the fuck? Oh, it may not run the thing John Tannenbaum built, like the... What is it called again? Wayfinder, yep. Let's see. Oh, here we go. All right, so I'm going to log in, which now I need to migrate fresh. Forgot about that detail. I'm using UIDs by default, so I kind of need to do this little thing. Here we go. So let's go again. Bam, bam, create account, verify email. Let's do that real quick. Copy link, put here. No applications yet. So this is the empty state I told you. Okay. So I can click on add my first app. This will display a modal. Beautiful. Is it done already though? It might be. Yep. Okay. So my app will be past PHP. And this will be pastphp.com. Do I need the full thing? Let's see. I'm going to type something wrong, like with space and shit like that. Oh, enter URL. Nice. Pastphp.com. How about now? Oh, I need HTTPS. That's lame, though. Okay. Okay. It worked, meaning that it actually sent the thing, application created, but I still have the empty state, which makes sense. I haven't coded a list of characters. Okay. Beautiful. Yeah, it's been a while since the last time I've used Vue, Andy. So, it's been a couple times, man. 82 people on YouTube. You guys are absolutely awesome, man. Love you all. Don't forget, subscribe my channel if you are enjoying. Today I'm building an uptime monitoring tool. Well, at least I'm trying to. Okay. At least I'm trying to. All right, beautiful. I think I want to commit this stuff first. Yep, I want to commit this stuff. I'm going to just say feat applications, basic empty state with create form. All right, so next step, perfect. Next step, build the application controller list index. By the way, this is the way I like to go with AI. I typically go super slow. Some people may just prompt for the entire app. I don't do that way, okay? My experience is that when the prompt is too generic and you just ask for the entire app, typically just builds crap, basically. So no matter what software are you using, okay? People sometimes pitch, you know, this things like Volt or Lovable. If you ask for a real app, they simply don't work. So next step is build a application controller that should actually, yeah, that should replace the dashboard. Do I want to do that? Maybe not. Let's actually do something a little bit different. Next step is create a dashboard controller invoke. Here we go. That should replace the inline definition at web.php. And here, you should return the list of applications. Yep. At least for now. Here will be a couple things like pagination and crap like that, but let's not worry about that at the minute. Okay? Exactly, Volkov. We need to be specific when interacting with AI. Absolutely, man. I agree with you. Okay, here we go. So it's here, for example, is doing a mistake, which is returning all the applications of the user. This won't scale, and we need to find, you need to use inertia pagination potentially or something else. But for now, we'll just do it. Okay. So it's moving from the web.php file, the inline definition of the dashboard route, and moving it to the dashboard controller, which is what we wanted. And, you know, remember what I told you, that AI kind of learns a little bit with you? Here, for example, is already using the current user attribute from Laravel, which is something, you know, we all enjoy this. We love this one. Okay, it's now using the dashboard controller as well. And this is rendering dashboard, which is what we wanted. And I think the final step, I'm going to just say perfect. Now, update the dashboard so it renders the empty state only when there is no apps. However, it should render a list of apps when there is apps. One advice I would give to you, Mohammed, is getting good with prompting and using AI. It's definitely something you guys need to get good at, you know. In the future, this will be what we're going to do all the time, so you might as well get good with that, okay? Next, add a dashboard controller test at tests feature controllers that tests this controller. Check existing examples. Okay, apparently like the front end is kind of done, so let's see what we have. Oh, here we go. Not a perfect front end at all, but we'll do it for now. So it's on pending mode at the minute, which is okay. So if I click on it, I can see it. Yep. But it's on pending because they haven't been checked yet. Let me see something. Do you have, I'm going to change to plan mode. Do you have a better suggestion for the pending state? I basically want something that means not checked yet. In the next Wayfinder version, you will be able to type so much more. Oh, nice. John Sugar is saying the following AI will help onboarding people to your team because when they start creating code, they will do accordingly to the project conventions. That's a good point. Where can I find open source projects? What do you mean? Camian, what's up, man? From Italy. I love Italy. How you doing? Okay, so do we have a dashboard controller test? We do right here. Okay. Something it does all the time, which is annoying, is trying to test like authentication, which is really annoying. Like we don't need to do that. Like Laravel just does that for me. We don't need to do this. We don't need to do this. We do need this. Yep. Render dashboard with empty applications. Render dashboard with applications. And we don't need this. Okay. All right, let me see how the test suite is at the minute. I'm gonna go here to project up and type composer lint and composer test to run the entire test suite. We should be good, but just in case. It might fail the browser testing because I do have a few browser tests here. You have grep A, feels like every two you got it at this point. Honestly, I'm just sick of being tired. Like in December I was sick. Early this month in January I was sick. Right now I'm sick again. Like I'm just tired of being sick all the time. I cannot get shit done if I don't have any energy. Like today I got 3 spoons of soup And that was it. That was what I got for food today. I'm just sick of being sick, honestly. Yep, I'm going to ask the tester agent to fix the test suite real quick. I'm going to just say this. Actually, I can just do this, technically. /test. And this will kind of fix a test suite for me. Dr. Sam, thank you, man. Appreciate you taking the time to say that you love my content. Thank you so much, man. Maverick is saying, same, I've been sick 12 out of 12 months for now, man. It's insane, man. I know. Hopefully, you know, the only thing I can think of is that I have literally a lot of traveling coming. I will go to India, Japan, Amsterdam. And the only thing I can think of is that maybe I will not get sick on those places because I have been fucking sick for the last 12 months, you know? So maybe that will do it. All right, something interesting, chat, is that I have this command called /test. And that, what this will do is use an agent that will fix a test suite without changing the app code. So it's the only thing it can do, it's allowed it to do, is fix a test suite with the existing style, but without touching on the app code. Okay? All right, what do we have? So this is why screenshots are being pushed. This is a bug. Okay, let me fix this. Git ignore, and this should not happen. So I'm gonna do something, which is, first of all, I'm gonna remove them. Yep, this should not happen. I'm gonna remove them, and then I'm gonna push that removal, which is done. Yep. And then I'm going to do tests, browser, screenshots. Oh, we don't need this. Okay. Sure, don't commit screenshots. Bam, done. We have now the browser test fixed. You see how useful that was? I typed /test, and now I have my test suite like literally adjusted, which is super helpful. Okay. All right, done. Here is Rector PHP doing his job. This is how powerful having a good test suite is, chat. Watch this. I have my Rector. I'm using Rector for Laravel, which is a package that just adds a couple of rules on top of Rector PHP. And he just added this query method, which is something we all love. You guys love the query method, right? Query method for the win. And he just did that, which is pretty helpful. Okay, so this is feat adds list of applications. Okay, chat, we close. We close to have something useful and working, okay? All right, so I did ask for the pending thing. Did he answer back? He did. Unchecked, unknown. Yeah, I like unknown. Unknown is much better than pending. Yeah, unknown. Fuck yeah. Totally replace application status pending with application status unknown. Because it makes a lot of sense, you know? You need to try Rector. Yeah, man, honestly, Max Vane, if you haven't tried Rector PHP, you absolutely should. Like, that was a very small example of the capacities of Rector PHP. Okay, but it's much better than that. By the way, Shed, let me know how the sound is today. It sound perfect? Can you hear any music, by the way? Let me know. Write on the comments below. I want to hear that. Application status null. I don't like null. Null means a lot of things in software engineering, so I rather much avoid that. Mohammed is saying, I'm studying the Pinkery code base and it really improved my code. That's awesome, man. Pinkery is, you know, I think one of the mistakes of Pinkery is I've used events, but, you know, if you have seen some of the stuff that is helpful, that's a good thing. Bro, you need to rest properly. I know, man. Just open a cold beer. No thanks. I don't drink alcohol anymore this year. Watch some Netflix. That's what I've done all weekend, man. Roger, what's up, man? Nice to see you. Yeah, I will be in Amsterdam in March. Which IDE are you using? I'm using PHP Storm, but what you are seeing right now is open code. Shano is asking, how do you deal with work stress and anxiety issues? Dude, I'm going to be honest with you. I've struggled with anxiety all my life. And what works for me is gym and good food. You know, if I eat properly healthy food and I go to the gym often, my anxiety is like on check. If I start eating shit like, you know, pizza, alcohol, and I skip the gym, my anxiety comes back hardcore. So that would be my advice to you. Okay. John is saying Nuno will not have any beers in 2026. Maybe, you know, I'm trying to just, I told you this already. I'm trying to just drink when I really have a reason to do it, you know? And I don't think I have any reason to drink alcohol until maybe Amsterdam at the end of the conference. Let's see. Yeah, Cloud Code, Orcs, and Open Code. Okay, just literally replaced pending with unknown, which is what I wanted. And then I'm going to just type /test to run the entire test suite. Okay, which should be good. And we have the ship it as well. Did you guys saw my command ship it? It's pretty cool. I'm going to show you in a second. How did you make that /test agent? I have a live stream about that, what I've explored. I'm going to do a video about open code, okay, João? And then I'm going to show you. Why using events is a mistake? Because you lose track of what's happening. So I have this. Let me see if I can use it now. Watch this, chat. You guys ready? Just watch this, okay? Watch this. I'm going to just type /ship it. Watch this, okay? Watch this. So /ship it will run the entire test suite, and then we'll commit the changes using conventional commits. This is a good one, man. Do you do a code review? Yes, I do sometimes. 1 beer per week is my limit. Life is not about restricting yourself to the max. Should be about balance. Oh, yeah, absolutely, man. I also, you know, every Saturday I like to have a shit meal with my wife. No, absolutely. Absolutely. Automated commit message is whip. No, it's not. You'll see. Watch this. Refactor applications rename pending status to unknown. How fucking accurate this is. So he's ran the entire test suite, saw that the test suite was passing, and then they get a git status to compile down the changes, and they just do this commit automatically. I do the push, but I did the commit, which is pretty awesome. That's a good one, right? All right, so let's do the following. Perfect. Time to work on the scheduler that will trigger. So this, we need to think a little bit about the architecture. Let's actually change to plan mode to think a little bit about the architecture, right? So we have apps which are in unknown state, right? So once we create them, oh shit, I need to migrate my stuff. Oh crap. Okay, 1 second. I'm going to actually just PHP art and migrate fresh, which is faster. Bam. Now I need to log in again. That's annoying. I may just see the user, honestly. Just, you know. Nuno Maduro. Bam. Laravel. Oops. Not today. Password. Nope. Yep. Thank you. Send an email. Verify email. Yes. All right. I'm going to add an app. Past PHP. Past php.com. Okay, I have an app which is unknown status, and what we want to develop now is something that will just basically check pastphp.com every minute. Okay. Something really naive, I think. So let's go here, change to plan mode. Fuck, why did I do that? All right, that's it. We need the seeder. I'm sick of this bullshit. Let's go again. Okay, unknown. We are open code. Get familiar with the project and develop a plan that will every minute trigger a queue job. Actually, do I want to be that explicit? Every minute check or the status of every single existing application. Be mindful about scale. Yeah, I'm gonna intentionally be generic for now. Okay, let's see what they have. I'm gonna change to ultra thinking as well. I kind of want this project, this AI to literally go hardcore on this one. Oh, John Sugar, thank you. I'll check that when I find the time. Reason NNTV is saying the following. The first thing I always do is create a migration to create a user in dev. Honestly, I should have done that already. Let's actually do that real quick. So I'm going to go here, open a new session, place myself on this project up, open code, create a seeder that will create default user with the email test email.com, or actually my own email actually. The username should be Nuno Maduro. What else? Should be verified, etc. Yeah, Kmient, that's literally what my shipit does at the minute. Do you have a rate limiter for the rag? What do you mean? Okay, it's using the factory itself, which is interesting. Well, if it works, I'm okay with that. We're going to try it out afterwards, okay? Let me just make sure. Oh, we already had one. What the actual fuck? Oh my god. Test at example.com. Yeah, we're going to use this one afterwards. Okay, let's see what we have. Architecture overview. We have a schedule command which runs every minute. Dispatch a job per application. Well, this will be a problem already. It might work at the short term because it will be like, 10 apps or whatever, but at long term it may not work. Because if we are going to ping every single application in the exact same moment, this 100% sure will be a problem, but let's accept it for now. Dispatch a queue job for each one of the applications. Yep. And then, queue workers will process them in parallel and call this action, call it check application status. Okay, not bad, but I'm going to do it a little bit different. So, okay, with the scheduler. Create an check. Check is actually a good name. I like it. Check application status job. Command, I also like it. Yes. Check application status. Yes. Okay. Okay. Create a check application status job. Yeah, I think I like the plan, honestly. Option A. Yeah, HTTP add is exactly what we want. Just that light check, basically. A timeout. Yep. So option A. No need for a timeout on config. Just use 5. Option A. Job chunking for scale. 1,000 of applications, which you chunk the job dispatching. Yep, exactly this, basically. You are going to back off. That's why I'm thinking like this probably should be done in a single job, so then we can use back off. And the back off will be like 100 apps per yep. Yeah, I'm gonna say don't do anything for now. Don't think about this. Duplicate prevention. If a check is still running for the previous minute, we should skip dispatching new jobs. We are going to have tries equal 1, so no, so this won't happen. All right, let's actually ask for this so we can have anything done today ready. Heartbeats. Oh, that's a good name. That's a good name. And welcome, exactly. What's up, Gabriel? How you doing? By the way, I love the magic link approach when a user gets registered in your platform. So Sam is saying, what is your first language? I'm learning English and it's so easy to understand you. Dude, that means a lot, by the way. Thank you so much for saying that. So my first language is Portuguese. And, I do streams in English because my audience on Twitter is pretty much English, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch. Where are you guys from? Everyone in the chat, just type which country you are from. I want to know that. I am Portuguese, not Brazilian, by the way. Okay. Charlie French boy is from France. No shit. People from Jamaica, from Brazil. People from all around the world. So that's why I speak English, At least you guys are able to follow. Okay? Okay, let's see what we have already. Let's move here and let's see what we have. So we have a schedule command which runs every minute. And I'm going to teach you something, Shad. Not teach you, but at least give you my perspective on schedule commands. You want to be very light on schedule commands. Typically, a schedule command should take less than a second, should be something really instant, So potentially here on this console command, I'm seeing something like go through each application and dispatch a job. This is already too much. Over time, let me just put this a little bit bigger for you all. Let me actually go to the code itself, okay? You want to always make sure that on schedule commands, you are as light as possible. And here, for example, we are going to every single application and dispatch a job. Even though we are using the lazy approach here, which is good, it's still over time, this will be dispatching potentially 10,000 jobs, which doesn't scale good, especially with queue jobs, with scheduled jobs. So I'm going to accept it for now, but over time we may have to change this. Okay. A lot of people from Portugal as well, and Brazil, which is awesome. A lot of people on TikTok today. That's awesome, man. Thank you so much, TikTokers. Appreciate, man. Jobs all the way down. Exactly. Mainly that. Exactly. So basically here, what I will end up doing if this was a serious project is that I would potentially here into something like dispatch something that will do this, basically, you know? Because you never know, your queue service might be down, for example. You don't want to skip this check, for example. So, you know, this will do it for now, but potentially over time, this would be converted to a queue job as well. Okay, so what this is doing is kind of what I would do. Final class check application status is queuable, is using foundation queuable, hopefully. Yes, it is. Nice, 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 nice. It should queue, receives the application as read-only property, and then handles the application. Here we don't need actions. I'm going to actually check. I'm going to actually ask AI to don't use an action here. We don't need that. Again, actions are typically for you want to reuse logic across the various places, and this logic won't be reused elsewhere. So what I will do here is say the following. Oops, no need for this, just implement the logic on the job itself, okay? And what I expect the logic to be, we haven't checked it yet, is I expect the logic to just be using the HTTP facade from Laravel and performing an add request, which is much light than a get request, okay? Let's see what do we have. All right, so it's doing the following. It's calling this private method, call it check, which we can remove these comments. And then it's performing, yeah, exactly, using the HTTP facade from Laravel, a timeout of 5 seconds, an add request. And if it's successful, we get up. If it's not successful, then we try to do a get, which I don't know why a head would fail though, but yeah, okay. Then we do a get. If the get is also unsuccessful, we return down, okay? Yeah, this looks good. Yep. And then we just fetch the status and we just put on the application itself. This is a very naive approach, by the way, a very naive implementation. A lot of things are missing here, like a record on the database which will store this given check, for example. And we can do that later, okay? I'm going to just remove this git keep real quick. Let's see in terms of tests what we have at the minute. So we have... Yep, this is good. So we have a test for the console command, which will check if a job was dispatched for each application. Beautiful, makes sense. No dispatches are done if we don't have any applications. Makes a lot of sense. And it gets dispatched every minute. This is a test that we don't need. This is just crappy test. I'm going to actually remove it. Nice. And the second one is marks the application as up when the add request returns a 200, and then it will fake the HTTP layer. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Falls back to get when the add request fails. So basically it's pushing a fail add and then doing a OK as a 200, and I expect that to be up. Of course, if both fail, then we have a down, which makes sense. Marks application as down is the connection fails. So if we don't even manage to do the add connection, because of connection issues, then we have the application down, and we don't need this. This is a waste of time. Okay, here we go. All right, we should be good to run the entire test suite. So let's actually do that. I'm going to go here and type composer lint and composer test to see how it goes. DFL is saying the following: you can dispatch a job which is unique and that can only be run once simultaneously with a unique identifier. Yep, you can absolutely do that with Laravel. By the way, chat, if you are enjoying today's live stream, and I can see that a lot of people are, we have close to 80 people on YouTube. Go all the way down and click like on this video. If you enjoy my channel, subscribe it. But also, don't forget that I have YouTube videos pretty much every single week. Today we have a new video about AI and AI layoffs. If you haven't checked this, go check it out. And please click on this like button if you enjoy. Insanely important to support my work. It's the only thing you have to do, okay, chat? Thank you, Dustin, you are awesome, man. Thank you so much. Okay, test suite is passing, meaning that in theory, we are able to give this a test. Are you guys ready? Okay, I am ready, man. Let's see. PHP artisan list. We should see here a beautiful command called app check application status. Let's actually copy this. And then what I do expect to happen, chat, is the following, okay? I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. So past PHP is unknown. I expect to run that command, and then this will be either up or down, depending on what is the current status of past PHP, okay? Let's do it. It's running. Hopefully Composer Dev have picked it up, and it did, as you can see here. You guys cannot see it, but I'm gonna put all the way up. As you can see, running, and it's done. Meaning that, in theory, I'm gonna do a refresh, and we are up. Here we go, Shad. Here we go. Thank you so much, Sain, for the membership. I appreciate the gift, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. One gift membership. You are awesome, man. There's a good one, Shad. I liked it, huh? So here we have past PHP up and running, man. Clap, nice Nuno. Yes, yes. Very nice Nuno made it up and running, huh? Let's see. Let's put the website down. Let's actually do the following, okay? Let me actually just... How do I fucking remove the zoom? Actual size. Here we go. Let's add an app. So here I'm going to add the app that does not exist, okay? So HTTPS. This app does not exist, okay? Does not exist. Meaning that I run the checker. Bam. This should be down. That's at laravel.com, man. Oh my god, so good. There is some potential, chat, honestly. There is some potential. Unknown. I'm gonna run... what am I doing? Yep, I'm gonna run the thing. This should be up. Ooh. There we go, it's up. Just kill past PHP for a moment. Yeah, let's do that. Like, put the site down. All right, chat. We made good progress. I think that's it for today. The next live stream, we are going to either keep working on this or doing something else, okay? But this was fun, okay? During this weekend, I actually had an idea of doing a Slack competitor, like an actual Slack competitor, which could be fun as well. But, you know, let's see how things go. Looks solid. Congrats. Thank you. Deploy it. I think this is ready, man. Honestly, I would use it already. There is a lot of things we could do here. But it's looking okay. It's looking okay for today. Okay, I think it was awesome. It was fun. All right, Shad. Yeah, a little thing, a little project here and there. Yeah. What I will do for the rest of the night, chat, is work on my Laracon India talk. Okay. This is what I have to do today. Still, Jesus Christ. All right, chat. I love being with you all. Thank you so much for this beautiful moment. I really appreciate you guys being there. Let's write someone as usual to see what they say about this. Okay. What they think about PHP. What we have online? We have the dev girl online. What else? It give you an idea? Which idea it is? Let's rate Bush Bunny, which is one of my favorite streamers. All right, chat. Love you all. Catch you guys next time. Peace out. Bada boo.